Hey guys, how are you? So, we're going to get right into the meat and potatoes of this video because this is crazy. So, I did a video the other day and I've gone back and forth on whether or not I was going to tell you guys about this or if I should just keep it quiet, but I feel like this could be a learning lesson to maybe someone watching this video. I don't think any of my subscribers would do this, but maybe someone watching this video who takes things too far. Maybe this could be, something that you could take something from. I don't know. You can take something from it, you can leave it. I don't really care, but we're going to talk about it. So, I did a video a few days ago discussing whether or not I had it all wrong about family vloggers, because this girl left me a message, or not a message, a comment, basically saying that she knows Bits of Brie in real life and how Bits of Brie was a teacher and so nice and donates money and all this kind of stuff. And, I broke it down in that video, reminding you guys I work in, wealth management, financial advisory, whatever you want to call it. That is my day job. I am very familiar with the way that charitable donations work. I think it's fantastic that influencers donate when they're in the position to, and I said that in the other video. I think it's wonderful. If I was making hundreds of thousands of dollars, I would donate too. I don't make near that much, but there are still things that I do for my community when I can. But that's not the point of this video. I showed the girl's comment and I broke it down line by line. I responded to it and I shared my side of, the story. Just like she shared her opinion, I shared mine. And, I didn't block out her name because it's a public comment. And the way I look at it is, if you feel brave enough to leave those kind of comments, then I should have every right to respond to them and give my opinion and my commentary back to you. And if you're also worried about YouTubers saying your real name, then maybe your real name should not be on your YouTube profile. Maybe you should use an alias. Instead of using your real name, maybe you should use, I don't know, sock account 78910. I don't care. I've always wondered about that with people that use their real names on YouTube. Like, if you're even remotely worried about that, then you can easily use an alias. So whatever, I didn't block out her name and I responded to the comment, and that video went live. People were sharing their opinions as they always do. And it was a good time. It was a conversation and it had to be said, because I want to remind you guys that I am not as harsh as some other YouTubers are when it comes to discussing family vloggers. I try to come at it with class, but I also make it very clear that I do not support these people who are exploiting their children so that they can become YouTube famous. I think it's gross. So I'm on Instagram last night and I go into my message requests because, correct me if I'm wrong, I think that if you don't follow me and you send me a message, the message will go to a folder that I have to check. And usually I only check that every once in a while, but it just so happened I looked last night. And I get a DM from the girl. She annihilates me. Basically, I will put some parts of the DM on the screen so that you guys have a picture of what's going on. So she basically was mad that I put up her name And she said that I was wrong again, and that I had no right to talk because I don't have kids. And let's just hash that right now while we're at it. I do not have kids, but I have worked with children in a daycare. Granted, that was a long time ago, but I'm not someone who is completely like totally out of touch with, you know, what's right and what's wrong when it comes to kids. And I don't think that blasting them on YouTube for maps and weirdos to look at is the right thing to do. And I'll give you an example. The Radiantbritt family, which I have never made a dedicated video on the Radiantbritt family. I might in the future, but I need to educate myself a little more before I just talk about people on my channel. Just to have a general understanding of, okay, this is the family, this is the kind of content they make, and then I can form my opinion after I watch a few of their videos. They literally posted a video yesterday pranking dropping a newborn, and they thought it was the funniest fucking thing ever. So they post this video where they're pranking dropping their newborn child, and they just think that it's like the comedic genius of the year award. And I'm sitting over here like, since when is that funny? First of all, it's not funny because unfortunately that really happens in real life and it's traumatizing. And secondly, so he pranks the wife, then he pranks his little daughter, all while the little daughter is running around the house in her swimsuit. They did nothing to blur parts of her that don't belong on YouTube. You know, they could have put a little sweatsuit on her. They could have blurred the image. They could have told her to put some shorts and a t-shirt on. Like, this is disgusting. It's completely wrong. I don't agree with any of it. It's absolutely ridiculous. God, that like really, really bugs me. So, okay, so let's get back to her comment. So she basically says that I don't have any right to talk about people's parenting because I don't have kids, which that holds no value in my opinion. I am a person who has a brain and a set of morals, and I think that I can commentate on what belongs on YouTube and what doesn't. Because if you're going to put your morals in these parents who put their kids on YouTube, you're saying that these idiots can talk about kids, but I can't? What the fuck is that? That's bullshit. So the icing on the cake at the end of her message is that she has been getting, I'll insert text on the screen so you guys have an idea, but she's basically blaming me, responding to her comment on my channel and claiming that she's getting these things somehow. I don't know if it's, I don't even know how someone would contact her, like, which I don't believe, and I don't typically just call out people for being liars like that. But first of all, I know that my subscribers would never go to someone and do anything like that just because I read a comment. Like, it's absolutely ridiculous. So you're gonna try to come up with this so that I take it seriously? You want me to take my video down? I'm not taking my video down. What I did do, just because I am a nice person, I did not have to do this, but I did go in and I edited the video with the YouTube editor, which is slower than molasses, but I did use the blur function and I blurred out her name. So her name is no longer on that video. I know I didn't have to do that, but I'm a nice person and I did it just because sometimes in life you have to pick your battles. And me going back and forth with her I have already blocked her from my Instagram, and she was blocked from my YouTube already because of other comments that she had left on other videos. And I just don't have time to deal with people like that. But me picking my battles instead of just being so self-righteous, I did decide to go ahead and blur out her name. Basically, I wanted to just finish out my thoughts. I'm not going to say I'm never going to address situations like this. The reason that I wanted to make this video is just because I realize that discussing family vloggers is a very touchy subject. A lot of people feel like they watch these family channels every day, and they watch the kids being born, and they watch the, baby learns how to swim, and Christmas vlogs, and holiday video, or Halloween videos, and all of this stuff. So there are people who don't just look at those as videos. They actually, in their minds, become intertwined with this family, even though the families do not know who this person is. But the one thing that I would say is that if you are someone who feels so strongly about these families, you don't need to go onto commentary channels and leave comments lashing out at the person for having an opinion. And you don't need to leave a comment or a DM saying, oh, well, this is your fault. You're basically twisting it and throwing it back on me when you're the one that was brave enough to leave me the comment in the first place. And it's also, you're the one who left that comment knowing that your real name is tied to your YouTube account. Like, people read comments all the time on YouTube. If this happens again, I'm not going to go back and blur the video. I'm not going to fix it because I don't need to. It was a huge hassle for me to have to do that last night. But again, I decided to pick my battle. And this time, I decided to be the bigger person and blur the person's name. I'm not going to take the video down. I'm not going to edit the video, and chop it up or anything. But I did put a Band-Aid on it for whatever it's worth. I'm not going to do it ever again, but it's just crazy. Stop telling people who don't have children that they're not allowed to speak up on what's right and what's wrong. It's ridiculous. It holds no weight in the argument, especially when you're saying, I can't have an opinion, but the person who exploits their children for money is allowed to have an opinion. That's so stupid. It's really dumb when you step back and look at it. It's really dumb. So I have some new content coming. I will continue to discuss family vloggers because it is something that is important to me. Integrating commentary stuff on family vloggers, MLMs, YouTubers, that is what I enjoy doing. The makeup stuff will be sprinkled out throughout, but I am very passionate about speaking up for things that are wrong. And I don't know if it goes back to my experience in high school, how, back then, nobody really stood up for me. Nobody gave a fuck about me. And that's fine. Like, I'm not here to, focus on that. But I'm here to use that as a point of reference to say, maybe that's where I get it from. And I'm going to speak up against things that are wrong, in my opinion. So if you understand that, thank you. And if you don't, then stop wasting your time leaving comments like that. It's really just a complete waste of time and energy. Instead of leaving a negative comment on a commentary channel, why don't you go watch one of your favorite family vlog channels and leave them a nice comment instead, since you're so impressed with everything that these mommies are doing on YouTube. I'm here to open up a dialogue and have a conversation for the people who are either on the fence or they're in my boat and they're saying, no, this is wrong. These things are wrong, and let's talk about it. I will always take criticism, but if you're just going to come and tell me that I can't have an opinion because I don't have kids and I'm stupid, I have no room for you on my channel. And once in a while, I will call people out because, again, it opens up conversations, and that is one of my goals on YouTube. So I hope that you guys understand. I'm sure that you do. If you like the video, please leave me a like and a comment. And if you'd like to see more from me in the future, please subscribe. I'll see you guys soon. Bye.